FM 2023. Oh. Do 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 do. All right. It's not that bad, you know. Not that bad. Yeah. Not that bad. Whoa. I look like a guy in a band. Of course, I'm joking. Looks frightening, right? Looks very frightening. Great. Doesn't look great, but looks a bit scary, a bit frightening, if you ask me. We will go to Italy, where we have Juventus and Milan and Inter and Lazio. So only Monza is with Salent, Brianza, Parthenope is Napoli, and Brianza should be Monza. So there are 3 teams that are not licensed in Italy. You have Real Madrid, you have real names. You still have Real Sebastian, Real Hespalis. You have Vallecano, Vigo instead of Celta Vigo. You have Barcelona with this very ugly logo. What is this logo? Come on. Let's go to Germany to see how many. Oh, look at this. They have all the clubs in Bundesliga. Great. And even in Dreite, I think it's Dreite. Answei. I'm very bad at speaking languages. I can barely speak English, even though I'm not native English, but I can speak it. Let's go to my country, to Romania, to see. Here, no clubs are licensed, but, well, at least they have their correct names. What can you do? You will not go. And Superliga, you have the correct name, Superliga. So this is where the Super League is in Romania. You have Steaua Bucharest, Steaua București in Liga Doua, second league. You have Gloria Buzău, and you have. Do you have it? You don't have it, because you don't have a third league where you could find Astra Gugu, Astra Giurgiu, and you could bring them back to reality. Next, scouting induction. Oh, so here we have. Here, this is a change, a big change. We have all these inductions that we don't know if we need them now or later, and we can choose if we want to have them. Brave. Whoa, thank you sincerely for the follow. Great to have you in. But let's look at the supporter profile. This is amazing. We have 10% hardcore fans, that they want us to finish above Lazio in the league. This is required. It's of major importance, required to finish above Lazio and also to finish above Parthenope, who is Napoli, of course. Win the Serie A, of course. They want us to win the Serie A. This club, all the supporters would want you to win the Serie A. It's normal. All of these, like top 7 clubs in Italy, especially when you have so many hardcore fans and so many core fans. So you see, more than 50% of the total fans are hardcore or core fans. This means that we don't have so much intake, casual, corporate 1%, casual 12%. But we have 18,000 supporters, season ticket holders, and we have 75,000 waiting lists. This is amazing. I don't think that the Olimpico has 75,000, right? If we are going to the club here, club info, facilities, 68,530. So below 70,000. Where are all those people going to be? We don't know. 3.37 million per year we have a rent. This is amazing. I really like the supporter confidence. Of course, it can be improved through the years, but adding this in and knowing that you are kind of in touch with your fans and this profile, To me, it's amazing. And of course, you have your rivalry with Juventus, with Liverpool. You have a rivalry with Liverpool. I didn't know about that, but it's interesting to know that. Yeah, they want to develop players and sign high reputation. This is not as important. It's just favored. So what we will choose? Well, of course, we will choose a vertical tiki-taka. It's my personal favorite. Yeah, vertical tiki-taka style. Yeah, we can add another one, and then broken down into three main areas: in possession, in possession. This in possession did not change, I think, almost at all. Focus play, overlap, underlap, mix crosses. So it is the same. Approach play, pass into space. It's pretty much the same as we had it in. Also in transition is the same. So nothing big change here. Distribute to center backs. Distribute quickly. Nothing changed. Out of possession, some things change here. The high press, they're having some other names for the line of engagement that you had before, and this changed. You can stop the crosses or invite the crosses, and you can trap. So I learned what pressing trap means on the Discord server of the manager seat, which I'm recommending. The manager seat, a very nice YouTube channel and a very nice community around that Discord. Yeah, the pressing trap means that you are kind of leading the game to go through a different part of the pitch. Yeah, they are explaining us the fluidity and the player roles, and this is the squad, and so on and so on. So let's go to the tactics. This is much nice that you can put here some more things. You aren't able to set the dimension of these two windows, but this one on the right side seems a little bit bigger or somehow more visible. I like it more like this. I don't know why, but I like it more like this. You have Smalling and Mancini, who already developed something between them. We have a vertical tiki-taka, and we will play positive. This will be the one that we are training. We are not playing out of defense. We are telling them to dribble a little bit more, but I don't necessarily like the creative freedom one. So I'd rather dribble and get in whip crosses and then work the ball into the box. Narrow or very narrow, fairly narrow, yeah. These are pretty much the same as we had in FM22. In transition, take short kicks. Yeah, we will distribute to center backs, but not necessarily take short kicks. When possession has been won, nothing. We don't do anything. We don't select hold shape or anything like this. Going forward, out of possession, high press. So you will have only three: low block, mid block, and high press. You will not have the 5 that you still have on the defensive line. Yeah, you will have just high press, mid block, or low block. Low block kind of makes the team very, very short if you are with a higher defensive line, but you can play a low block with much lower defensive line, and then you can really play defensive. Trap inside and trap outside is the width that you had on a scale or a bar here below, where you could move it to narrow or to wide. So we will play with high press and high defensive line, trigger press more often, of course, and cross engagement. We will not engage in anything. Drop off more, step up more. I will not ask them to do anything right now, anything special. Cristante and Pellegrini seem to work very well together. I like Pellegrini a lot. Let's look at him. He's a great player. Look at this. Work rate, vision, teamwork, off the ball, flair. Amazing. Amazing, really. He can play as an advanced playmaker, but he's also dynamic. He has the possibility to play as a box-to-box. He has the pace and acceleration. For Italian Serie A, believe me, he has the pace and acceleration. I like this background here. So overall, I think that the skin is better, is a little bit better than what we used to have. What about a 4-2-3-1 narrow? Or something like this. This is kind of a very old tactic that Brasilia kind of used in 1994. So we will play this 4-2-2 with Zaniolo there. He has a very good relationship with Abraham. Dybala not yet, but Dybala will play here with Zaniolo. We will probably need Pellegrini somewhere around. Also, he can play. Of course he can. But we will bring in Belotti. Belotti can be an amazing advanced forward, right? Let's see, Belotti. Oh, his technical abilities are worse. So I think he was kind of downgraded. Squad player in his prime years, 3 stars. But even that, Spinazzola is a great guy. But let's see how he is. Yeah, I think he was also downgraded a little bit in FM23. Off the ball 16, which is probably, his pace is his highest, 17. Alright, we are here. Beta FM23. We are ready to go forward because we have taken all these inductions. Yeah, they are pretty much in line with what we were expecting. Some improvements. I really like the supporter confidence. I really love that. I like that you have some improvements in the recruitment. We will see this later on. On the transfers, on the tactic side, there are some improvements also there. So nothing to say, let's say, bad about this. Everything looks in order as expected. Since we have all of these, let's go to the new features. So squad planner, ladies and gentlemen. Goalkeeper, Miles Villar, Rui Patricio and Pietro Boer. After one season, nothing really changes. Rui Patricio is the same amount of good. Pietro Boer doesn't make any improvements and Miles Villar is a little bit better. Then we only have Miles Villar because the others' contracts are expiring. Zeki Celik is supposed that next season he will be 3 stars and a half. That is amazing. I like this. I like this very much. Then you have Brian Reynolds going forward. It's very interesting. I like this. I will probably spend a lot of time in this. But again, it's something that I will probably not do on YouTube videos. I will see. I will see how people are reacting to it, you know, because of course when you start a save you kind of start to think 10 years into the future and so on, but does it have any real effect, let's say, in your day-to-day management of the squad? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that it has. And then you have the experience matrix. Wow, this is interesting. I love this one. I think this is the best. I love it. You have Paulo Dybala at his peak. You have Stefan El Shaarawy at his peak. Or Nicolo Zaniolo. You wouldn't put Nicolo Zaniolo with Tammy Abraham, even though there is only 1 year difference between them. This is kind of the mindset that, and it's the data, you know. It's showing you exactly how it is. Yeah, I love this. And you have Gianluca Mancini or Lorenzo Pellegrini, who you thought about them. If you think about them in real life, they are like very young guys, you know. You think, okay, they are now emerging to the Italian national team. You don't think of them like they are at their peak because you already know them for so much time and they are now at their peak. No, they look young, but they are 26 and Tammy Abraham is 24. Madi Camara is 25. You probably need some players here and here. So this is very visual. You know, I love this experience matrix. I think it helps you a lot to see a lot of things around your team. So we are looking now for Wonderkids, and so whenever I have like, let's take this. Yeah. Now I can choose, but I can also increase it, you know. 0 players found. 0 players found. So how many of them have? None of them. Oh, okay. What about 7? Florian Wirtz and Gavi. What about 8? 0. What about 6? Sheldrup from North Island. So this guy is going to be a wonder kid, I guess. Sheldrup, Andreas Sheldrup. Florian Wirtz is probably going to be the best player in. Mohamed Kudus from Ghana. Kvichak Varashkelia. This is the guy that I wanted to check, and he's very, very good. Good technique, 18 to 20. Barenecha. This guy is amazing also. Facundo Farias. I will see a lot of streamers buying Facundo Farias. So this is pretty much, boys and girls. It is amazing to play the beta and to be here with you. We will probably stream more and more going forward. I really liked it. I really enjoy it, and I hope to see you soon